Okay. Hi, John. How are you?
Yeah,
good
good
to see you again.
Good, Will, yeah.
You came to us probably about January, February last year.
I did, yes.
Yeah, and from PNG, you work in New Guinea, and you had a really, really bad case of metastasized cancer. Yes.
I did, yes. Look, I was diagnosed in my bones sometime earlier, what had happened, I was working in PNG. That was during that lockdown period we got in the early days of COVID, I was there for up to 4 months, and I noticed I started getting pain in my back. Eventually I left PNG, came back, was in isolation for a month, and my back got worse and worse. Went to hospital and was diagnosed with a fairly large tumour in my lower spine, which affected me pretty badly, and I couldn't walk. I was in hospital for a week. I also had a tumour in my liver, and on my one adrenal gland there was a tumour there. So I was left with not much choice in hospital but to go through chemotherapy and all the regular treatments, or traditional treatments for cancer. I decided not to do that. Came out of hospital in a wheelchair, and when you first saw me,
that's right.
Came to you.
Came in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And you're in the wheelchair. We were treating you with the frequency bed, the frequency light bed. Yep.
Absolutely.
And treating you with 93% oxygen. Yep. And in a hyperbaric chamber. And over that period of time, I think it's probably about 8 or 9 months. I think you got out of the wheelchair in about 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah.
I did. Yeah. I did. Yes. And I think the most pleasing thing was my PSA levels when I was in hospital. I was diagnosed at 3,000, which is a totally strange reading, and people don't believe it could be that high, but it was that high.
I think it's the highest level in Australia, I think.
Yeah, and it came down to after that.
Every quarter.
Yeah, after that period, it came down to, I was down to 3.3. Yeah, 3.3.
Yeah, you gave me an oncologist report, which sort of blew me away, to come down from over 3,000 to 3.3 in a matter of 9 months using frequency and oxygen. And
your total regime, I followed that.
Yeah, the photon drops.
Very closely for a long period of time.
Yeah, and that was pretty cool. We got you walking again in a matter of 2 to 3 months. You came in walking sticks, and then that was about another 4 or 5 weeks, and then from there on you're walking in and out, and for about another 6 months, and that's pretty cool. And so when you gave me the oncologist report to say it was come down from over 3,000 to 3.3, I thought that was pretty cool. And apart from the fact that it's pretty cool, I've got a bloke here that decided not to go the traditional way, yeah. And I'm not telling anybody not to do it. It's entirely up to themselves. But with the people that we've had that have come and had some fantastic results, we always wait about a year to get a video. We don't do it a week or 2 weeks after. We wait about a year, and spend about a year, almost a year since you come. Probably about 10 months now, 11 months.
It is. Yeah.
So about 11 months. So the good thing is, over that period of time, from that time till you got down to 3.3, we were pretty ecstatic about the fact that you got to that level, and we'd really like to thank you for taking the time to coming in and allow us to do this video, John. No. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Will. Much appreciated.
Thanks, John.